Welcome! These are your exercises for your stronger workout of today. Side plank with abduction. For the starting position of the side plank, you want to make sure that your elbow is aligned with your shoulder. Come to one side, drop your lower knee. So we're going to insert the abduction, so we want to make sure that your hips are square towards the ground, opening the chest. On an inhalation, you're going to, in your resting position. On an exhalation, you're going to abduct the top leg from your lower leg. Really maintain the focus on the obliques and that they are active. The emphasis is on the abduction. Half kneeling banded face pull. For the starting position, you want to attach your resistance band to a low object. You're going to grab the resistance bands with two hands and you're going to take a big step to the back. You're going to position yourself in the half kneeling position. Make sure that your arms are slightly wider than hip width apart. Straight arms, that's your starting position. Breathing in here, on an out breath, you're going to move the resistance band towards your face. Breathing out here, back to the center. Breathing in. On an out breath, move the band towards your face. Breathing out. Goblet lateral squats. For the starting position, you want to stand a bit wider than you would normally hip width. You're going to place the dumbbell in front of you, slightly from your body so that you get a core brace. Then you're going to drop down to one side, the dumbbell in front of you, and you're going to do the same for the other side. One arm half kneeling overhead press. For this movement, you're going to use one dumbbell. You're going to come to a half kneeling position. Make sure you're tilting your pelvic so that you get a nice core tension. You're going to rest the dumbbell on the arm you're going to thrust with. On an inhalation, starting position, if you come up, you're going to breathe out. Make sure you're squeezing the butt, and you want to make sure that you switch sides. Banded bicep curls. For the starting position, you're going to make sure you're going to stand on the resistance band. Slightly bend the knees, feet are hip width apart. You're going to take the band, elbows are going to be close to your body. Inhale, on an exhalation, you're going to reach up, breathing out, drop back. Come up, drop back. Hip thrust with mini band. So for the hip thrust, it's important to realize that it's an exercise which focuses on the glutes. So in the starting position, you want to make sure that you're on your elevation where your sport bra would begin. So you want to isolate your complete back. You're not using your back, you're not using your arms, you're using your butt. Make sure that the mini band is above the knees and make sure that they're hip width apart so that you have the tension. You're going to start with your gaze on your belly button and you want to make sure that gaze is there all the time. Breathing in downwards, on an out breath, you're going to come up, don't overstretch. Visualize that there's a band in between your chin and your belly button and you want to keep that in a straight line. Breathing in downwards, breathing out, come up. Front foot elevated goblet split squat. Make sure that your front foot is on the step or whatever extension you have. You want to make sure that the ratio between the front and the back leg is 80-20, so all the weight is going to be on the front leg. You don't want to stand in one line, so make sure that you have a steady position. So find sure that you have a steady position as to where to drop. Then you're going to drop down on an inhalation when you come up, breathing out. Clamshells. It's the OG Jane Fonda movement. So make sure that the mini band is positioned right above the knees. Find a comfortable position and make sure that your knees are on top of each other with the mini band and in a 90-degree angle. The closer they are towards your torso, the heavier the exercise is gonna be. You're gonna abduct in this position. Make sure that your feet are on top of each other, knees on top of each other, mini band position above, and then you're gonna abduct. Abduct. You're gonna feel that in your adductors the most. Those were all the exercises. For Stronger, we always work in supersets. Below, you can find more info about the combination of the supersets, the rep range, and the amount of rounds. Have fun, enjoy, Bye.